Welcome back to another Ergo video. We're going to be looking at this Ergo game, which is just crazy, right? I've talked about Ergo goats. I've talked about why I think it's huge. But let's get into why I think it's actually huge, right? So, let's just look at it, right? So, we've got a land game, and we've got an adventure game. Huge stuff, as it is already. We've got good development on the way. We've got this beta that's going to be released. I don't know how up to date this really is, but it's important stuff, right? We've got the game lore. This stuff is important. I like a little story to my gameplay, so this is huge, right? NFT holders, there's instant benefits to holding these NFT coins. And these goats are just amazing. I mean, the art is just, it's great. Looking at the land, now this is where stuff gets interesting, right? Because we've got basically Goatlandia, Ignot Terra, Pristini, Domum, but really it's almost like a, it gives me like a almost like a large scale PvE PvP type space, right? Kind of like a World of Warcraft, if you will. We know how big that was. This is huge, though. There's land that's going to be minted. This is crazy. So, very similar to Ergo Goats, will have its own unique stats, including a number of resources, usable land, artifacts. Land will be able to be minted using goat tokens. So now we're adding liquidity on top of Luna Dog and Ergo Doge. We're going to have goat tokens. That could be huge. This is basically the equivalent of Axie SLP, right? Each plot of land will have 20 hex tiles on them to start with. Players will be able later to explore the map to reveal more tiles. So this is crazy. So there's a lot of play to earn mechanics. There's playable characters. We've got the adventure mode, which has PvE aspects and PvP, but that's not in development yet. The PvP, or the PvE, is all paid out in GOAT, which is amazing. I like the way that looks. And certain buildings yield daily amounts of goat. This goat token is Axie SLP. I don't know what else to say. That's exactly what it is. Looking at the goat token, it looks great. I like the way it looks, especially, right? I mean, that just looks good. There's some governance aspects to it, which is good, right? And holding onto goat will be rewarded with, or goat governance token. Players will be rewarded with more goat governance token, calculated by the tokens allocated for reward shown tokenomics page, right? So there's some tokenomics that we need to get into. So obviously you've got this and this. Not fully released yet, but I like the way it looks. And this is basically just how you get goat tokens, right? So this is just kind of a short video, right? But this game's going to be huge. I have no doubt that this is going to be the first game on Ergo. It's going to be literally the thing that brings people to Ergo, right? And there's not a whole lot of use cases, right? People are coming to Ergo, and really, if they're coming to Ergo, they're coming here because they hate transaction fees, or they want sound money, or they're simply here because they're ready to make huge gains. And I respect that. I honor that. The hustle is there, right? But this is an actual true use case for Ergo. People are actually going to be able to play Ergo goats. They're actually going to have their own ability to have their own goat and actually be able to do stuff with it. I mean, that's huge. So, looking at it from just a broad perspective, like, we're looking at what is essentially a goat game, but is essentially a metaverse to a certain extent, really. Because we're looking at buyable land that's going to be able to be moved. We're looking at different islands. We're looking at potentially fixed quantities, fixed resources. Keyword there is scarcity, right? And scarcity drives price. So, I think this is going to be huge. I think this is going to be fun. If the game's fun, I already said that maybe I didn't say it. If the game's fun, the game is just going to pump no matter what, right? People who want to play this game, instead of just wanting to play it for the play to earn mechanics, are really going to show the true potential for this game. Leading to that, Ergo is not doing super well price-wise. I mean, it's doing better than it was, but we took a big dip, right? And we're still recovering greatly. But, yeah, there's a lot of sell pressure. People are getting worried. Like I said, these Ergo goats are going to be the key. I have no doubt. That's just how it is. So if you guys like this video, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for all the support on my last video on Ergo. We went into a deep dive on all of the different things. If you haven't seen that, go check out that video. I don't know if it'll be the one that's recommended. It might be. It might not be. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys like the video, remember, I think I said that. Like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, maybe. I think our subscribe ratio is still 80-20. I don't know. It might even be higher now. Maybe it's like 90-10. So if you watch more than one video, consider subscribing. The content only gets better from here, right? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.